It was a freezing winter night. A poor man was standing alone, waiting for someone to buy his food, but no one came.
It was a freezing winter season in our village, Pratapgarh. The cold winds were so harsh that they felt like sharp needles piercing through our skin. We children were playing together in the narrow lanes of the village, holding each other's hands and singing, laughing without caring about anything else. I still remember, the evening was slowly falling, and darkness was about to take over the sky. I said to Rohan and Neha, "Look, it's getting dark now, and the cold will increase. I'm going home. You should also go back to your homes." But Raju insisted, "Stay a little longer. Let's play more." I was already feeling scared because of the cold, so I said firmly, "No, I'm leaving. My mother is going to make spicy chole samosas for me today. She saw the recipe on TV yesterday." When Rohan heard this, he asked curiously, "What is chole samosa?" Raju laughed loudly and said, "What? You don't even know about spicy chole samosas? They taste amazing with chickpea curry and samosa together. But you poor people must have never eaten it. That's why you don't know." After saying this, Raju left for his home. Rohan and Neha also went back to their house. As soon as Rohan reached home, he insisted to his mother, Payal, "Mom, I want to eat chole samosas. Please make them for me." Payal got worried and started thinking, where did these children even hear about this? Now they will definitely insist on it. She tried to explain gently, "Your father hasn't received his salary yet. As soon as he gets it, I promise I will make chole samosas for both of you." The children felt a little better after hearing this, but their hunger was still strong. Payal had cooked hot rice for them, but Neha refused immediately. "No, I don't want plain rice. I want something tasty." Even after a lot of convincing, the children did not listen and started crying. At that moment, their grandmother Saroj came and lovingly comforted them. She said, "Eat this rice for now. When your father comes home, I will ask him to bring something nice for you." It was already evening, and it was time for Anuj, their father, to return home. Outside, the cold had become unbearable. Payal was worried. She knew that Gopal, the harsh sweet shop owner, must be making Anuj work extra again. The truth was, Anuj worked as a helper at Gopal's sweet shop for very little money. He did all the hard work, yet Gopal kept insulting him constantly. "Hey Anuj, why are you working so slowly today? Don't you want to go home?" That night, when work finally ended, Gopal said casually, "Take these leftover samosas with you." Anuj picked up the samosas and started walking towards home. The cold outside was so intense that his feet felt frozen. He was wearing only a thin sweater, and the cold dew soaked his clothes as he walked. When he reached home, Payal saw him shivering badly. She immediately gave him warm water. After he felt a little better, he handed over the samosas to her. Payal felt relieved and said, "At least that rude Gopal did something good today. The children will be happy." The samosas had become cold, so she reheated them in hot oil to make them crispy again. When the food was served, Rohan asked, "Papa, why didn't you bring chole? Chole samosas taste better." Anuj smiled helplessly and said, "They only sell samosas there." That night was very difficult. Cold air kept entering through the broken parts of the roof. They didn't have proper clothes, nor warm blankets. Even Ria, their aunt, was awake. No one could sleep because of the cold. Days passed like this. One day, Anuj was at the shop again. The cold was so severe that even cutting potatoes had become difficult. Gopal shouted again, "Lazy man, why are you moving like a turtle? After peeling potatoes, you still have to wash the utensils." Anuj washed the utensils with freezing cold water. His hands turned red, almost numb. Gathering courage, he said, "Sir, because of the cold, my hands are injured. Please increase my salary." But Gopal replied harshly, "Stop complaining. If you don't want to work, take your payment and leave." Gopal always took advantage of their poverty. Days kept passing like this, and slowly the situation at home became worse. There was no proper food left in the house. Ria, who was studying in college on a scholarship, also had her own struggles. The rich girls there used to make fun of her old clothes. A girl named Tina would always show off her new jackets and expensive things. One day, while returning home, Ria saw a street cart selling chole samosas. The aroma was so tempting that her heart desired to eat, but she had no money. She quietly walked home and ate dry bread with salt and oil. At the same time, Rohan and Neha returned from school, crying. Their mother got worried and asked, "What happened?" Rohan said with tears in his eyes, "In school, Rima brought hotel-style spicy chole, and Amin brought samosas. They were all eating together and enjoying. When I asked them to share, they said I had to dance first. I danced in front of everyone, but even after that, they didn't give me anything. They laughed at me and sent me away." That moment was filled with silence, pain, humiliation, and helplessness. Payal tried to calm the children, but deep inside, she was broken. In the evening, Anuj returned home. His face looked tired and hopeless. He said, "I didn't get my salary today, and the landlord came again. He threatened to throw us out if we don't pay rent." That night, Payal made a decision. She said, "I will also work now." The next day, she went to many houses asking for work, but no one gave her a job. Finally, a ration shop owner named Mahesh felt pity on her condition. He gave her a helper job, some advance money, and even some dry chickpeas. Payal came home with a small smile after a long time. She soaked those chickpeas overnight. The next day, she ground spices on a stone and started cooking. As soon as the spices hit the hot pan, a rich aroma spread throughout the house. For the first time in many days, the house smelled like hope. She prepared delicious spicy chole. Just then, Anuj came home, but his condition was terrible. His clothes were torn, his face looked weak. Payal got scared and asked, "What happened?" Anuj replied slowly, "Gopal was selling fake sweets, and when a customer complained, he blamed everything on me. He threw me out of the job, and people even beat me." Everything felt shattered. At the same time, grandmother Saroj fell sick with a high fever. They rushed her to a charity hospital. The doctor said, if you had come a little later, her life could be in danger. While returning home, they saw something important: a street vendor selling chole samosas, and a huge crowd gathered around him. People were waiting eagerly just to eat that food. At that moment, something clicked in their minds. Payal looked at Anuj and said, "Why should we work under someone else? We can do this ourselves." That was the turning point of their life. With their small savings and Payal's first salary, they bought a big iron pan and some basic items. Under the old banyan tree in the village, where silence once lived, now stood their small stall full of life. The fire burned, the spices crackled, and the smell of chole spread across the village. At first, people just watched, but once someone tasted it, they couldn't stop. "Brother, this is incredible. Even big restaurants can't match this taste." Crowds started increasing every day. Their small table slowly turned into a proper stall and then into a shop. Years passed. The same village that once ignored them now recognized them. Their names spread not just in the village, but in nearby towns as well. People started coming from far away just to taste their chole samosas.
Anuj was no longer weak and tired. He now carried confidence on his face. Payal, who once searched for work, now provided jobs to others. Their life had completely changed. But the biggest moment was yet to come. One afternoon, when their shop was full of customers, a loud noise came from the village square. A police vehicle stopped outside Gopal's shop. People gathered around. It was revealed that Gopal was selling adulterated sweets using harmful colors and bad oil. The truth was finally exposed. The same accusation that he had once put on Anuj had now destroyed him. Gopal was begging, folding his hands, but the law took its course. His shop was sealed. The same place where he had once insulted Anuj now became the place of his downfall. Anuj saw him, but there was no anger in his eyes, only silence, because sometimes life itself gives the biggest punishment. Within weeks, Gopal had to sell his shop, and fate played its game. That shop became theirs. When Anuj opened that shutter, tears filled his eyes. He looked at Payal and said, "Today, we are standing under a roof built by our own mehnat." They named it Payal's Spicy Chole Samosa. On the opening day, they did something unforgettable. They fed all the poor children in the village for free. The same children who once looked at others' food with longing eyes. Aryan remembered his past, the day he danced in hunger. But today, no one was laughing. Everyone was sharing happiness. Years passed again. Their shop turned into a big restaurant. Their name became famous everywhere. Riya completed her studies and started teaching poor children for free. Grandmother Saroj recovered and now sat happily at the shop counter, blessing everyone. Their broken house turned into a strong home. But one day, something unexpected happened. Aryan saw an old man standing outside the shop in torn clothes, shivering. It was Gopal, the same man who once insulted them. Now, he had nothing. He didn't even have the courage to step inside. Aryan looked at his father. Anuj nodded silently. Aryan went inside, brought a plate of hot chole samosas and placed it in front of Gopal. Gopal's eyes filled with tears. He said in a broken voice, "Forgive me. I took advantage of your poverty, but today your kindness is feeding me." Anuj placed his hand on his shoulder and said, "Bad times don't come with a warning. Today you are our guest." That day, Aryan understood something important. True richness is not money, it is a big heart. From that day, they started a free food service for every hungry child, because no one should suffer the way they did. Today, the cold winds still blow in Pratapgarh, the fog still covers the roads, but those winters no longer scare them. Because now, they don't have a broken roof, they don't have empty plates, they don't live on leftovers anymore. They built everything with their own mehnat. Their story is not just about food, it is about courage, about struggle, about turning pain into power. And today, whenever a hungry child walks into their shop, Aryan doesn't just give food, he gives hope.